Good morning, Park family. It's David. I'm here outside of the Carolyn Owens Center in Chino. There's the Carolyn Owens Center right here. And I was thinking to myself, when it comes to David's Park, I just consider myself always at David's Park, even though David's Park's not here. I don't have it built in its entirety, and so I'm just kind of in the beginning stages of kind of envisioning David's Park and so forth. And so I use my imagination, I use my faith to kind of envision it, and I prepared my map, and I've shared some of those things in Facebook and in Twitter and on social media. And what I wanted to kind of just get down here on video this morning was that wherever I'm at, the park is. And so, if I'm at Starbucks, David's Park is, I'm at David's Park Starbucks location. If I'm at my in-laws' house at the Salmons, I go to, I'm at David's Park Salmon location. If I'm at at City Hall, I'm at David's Park City Hall. If I'm at the library, it's David's Park Library location. If I'm at Walgreens, I'm at David's Park Walgreens location. If I'm at the hospital, I'm at David's Park Hospital location. Until we get the park built, and then you can begin to put all those different things into David's Park. If you need to have a city hall, you put the city hall in David's Park. If you need a Carolyn Owens Center, you put a Carolyn Owens Center in David's Park. If you need a McDonald's, you put a McDonald's in David's Park. Whatever it is that you need, you just kind of put it into the park. And then we, in the park, we work on developing the stories of Jesus. And so it may seem real easy to just tell the stories of Jesus, but in David's Park we study and do research and put forth our scholarly effort to do our best to prepare very unique and peculiar Eryn's type of stories of Jesus. And so anyhow, I just want to get some of those thoughts on record here this morning. And then I've got some other things I'll record later, just in regards to some questions that came to my mind yesterday that I wanted to get down on video as well. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye. Hi, Park family. It's David again. I'm here outside of the old abandoned Chino fire department. So this is an old rundown fire department building behind me. And so I'm at David's Park abandoned fire department location. And so I just wanted to get some of these things on video here, because in David's Park we might put David's Park police station or David's Park fire station, and all of the engineering for these kinds of things, you have to sit there and study it out, and you have to kind of prepare it spiritually, and then you can prepare it temporally. So you kind of have to envision it first, and then you can build it. And so I just wanted to get some of these things on video because they're good to have, and it really does take a lot of study and planning and preparation and deep meditation to do all the things that we do with David's Park almost all the time. So David's always in a state of being at David's Park wherever I am, whether I'm sitting on a couch or laying in my bed or walking around. David's always at David's Park, and I'm always the ghost wherever I'm at too. And I get used to that. And so anyhow, I just want to get that on record, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye. All right, hi Park family, it's David again. Okay, I'm outside of the Carolyn Owens Center, and I wanted to get this on video here. So in David's Park, I've kind of just designed some basic castles and haunted mansions, or I call it the Dead's House. We got a pirate ship. We got different things that I've kind of put on my map. But I just am gonna keep toying around and playing around with my map and the language of the park and the names that I give to the different things in the park. Here's a cool looking tree behind me. And just slowly but surely, we'll perfect the science and the Eryn's things that we do in David's Park. Everything we do in David's Park, everything that I'm doing is an Eryn's thing, and so it's a Jacob's thing, it's an Israel's thing, it's an Eryn's thing, and it's a David's thing. And so, to kind of find the right language for the park and all the different things that we're doing, it really takes a lot of practice. And we do so much reading into everything that we do in the park. Almost everything we do in David's Park is just all red, green, and blue, and black and white type of things. And so it just is going to take me some time, probably a number of years before we get a lot of the things kind of where we'd like them to be. And so David's Park is I call it a marvelous work and a wonder in progress. And I just want to get that on record. And so if you'll be patient with David as David kind of works through some of these things, over the years of our lifetime, we'll see how good we can get at doing some of the things that we do in David's Park. But I've never done anything like it before, and so I'm kind of pioneering, this part of David's things. And I'll continue to work with you on it as I develop those different things. I'll keep you updated. All right. So anyhow, I just want to get that on record, and I want to get this tree over here on video as well. And I will talk to you guys later. All right. Bye. Hi, Park family. It's David again. Okay. Here's some cool looking trees that I thought I'd get on video here. They're outside of the abandoned fire department here in the city of Chino, David's Park location. The cool trees in the background. So in David's Park, we might have tree houses and different things. And we come up with names for the different areas and the different things. And as you begin to create names for different things, you can begin to think of the stories of Jesus that need to be attached to that particular part of the park. So anyhow, just want to get that on video here as well. And the Carolyn Owen Center here is right behind us. Kind of cool to get that type of view here of the city of Chino. David's Park, city of Chino location. And here's an antenna too. Let's see. So anyhow, just want to get some of those things on video here, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye. Good morning, Park family. It's David. Okay, here I'm outside of the abandoned fire department here in the city of Chino. They got a basketball court there. If you look in the distance, let's see if I can kind of get that. And so what was I thinking of? Oh, I wanted to answer this question, and this question has to do with what kind of tales do we share in David's Park? And the answer to that is we share true tales, pure tales, 100% pure tales, good tales, bad tales, dark tales, light tales, tales of love, tales of hate, tales of tears, tales of joy, tales of fun and games, tales of fun and play, and tales of all sorts of heights and depths. And it's fun to tell tales and to share tales in the park the way that we do. And so we consider it, our way of sharing the stories of Jesus. And so anyhow, thought I'll get those on record, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye. Hi, Park family. It's David again. Okay, I'm on the other side of the abandoned fire department here, and here's a couple of tables, and I wanted to answer this question, which is, how is David's Park an instrument for David and David the Kuhns, David's Park family and friends and enemies, neighbors, America and the dead, to love and serve each other? And the answer to that question is that David's Park is an instrument by which we begin to have fun and play and to do all sorts of wicked things, and to love and serve God's family in a very unique, strange, bizarre, and peculiar way. And so, just about everything in the park should contribute to that goal, which is to love and serve God and one another by telling the stories of Jesus. And we tell the stories of Jesus, or share the stories of Jesus, in David's Park. Little by little we learn, and we grow, and we learn to shine and share our Eryn's lights, and our Jacob's lights, and our Israel's lights, and our David's lights, and we learn to shine them in unique ways in David's Park. And it really is like a science that you have to kind of study and contemplate your whole life through. And so we'll just never be done sharing the stories of Jesus in David's Park, and we'll never be done studying the stories of Jesus in David's Park. It'll just always be, and it will always be in a state of learning and growing and studying and improving and refining the fine art of storytelling and tale-telling and warfare with the devil and enchantment of our audiences in David's Park. And so anyhow, just want to get that on record here, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, good night. Good morning, Park family. Okay, David's here at David's Park location, top of the Carolyn Owens Center. And you can see the old abandoned fire department there in the distance. And so, up on the top of the Carolyn Owens Center here, you can kind of catch a view of the city of Chino. You can just overlook the city. So here, check this out. We've got Central and D Street. And then the way they've got this set up here, they've got like a sundial down there below. They've got all these trees and this walkway. And so just kind of getting some of this architecture on video here just kind of maybe can inspire us for some of the things we do in David's Park and the way that we go about engineering and constructing it. And so anyhow, I thought I'd get some of this on video. So that's all for now. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.